Hey, good evening, Bourbon TikTok. Tonight I'm coming to you with part 4 of our home barrel series. And this one is going to be titled Climate and Environment. So you've picked out your barrel, you've cured your barrel, you've filled it with something, you've put a spirit in it or a finishing agent or something, you got it started. So now let's talk about where do you put your barrel. The most ideal place would be somewhere that's not climate controlled so that it can get some thermal cycles. You want the barrel to experience some cold and some hot and on a frequent basis if possible. So ideally you wouldn't put it on your kitchen counter. Ideally you wouldn't put it in your garage if you had a thermal controlled garage with heat and AC. That's kind of my environment here, but going forward I'm going to start doing things outside or in my shed so that I can let the barrels fully experience that. So those are things to be considering when you're working with your barrel, things to think about now. If you're thinking about getting a barrel, where would I put it? Where can I keep up with it? And ideally, like I said, non-climate controlled, because in most rick houses at the distilleries, they are not climate controlled. Some do pipe in like steam at Woodford and things like that, but most times they are just going to experience the weather changes that Mother Nature brings. So something to consider, what kind of climate and environment you're going to be able to keep your barrel in. I do not recommend putting it outside if it's not out of the direct weather. Ideally in a shed or, like I said, a garage that's not climate controlled. Something that would keep it from getting wet. You don't want it to get rained on. You don't want it to get snowed on, but you do want it to experience the temperatures that come from those things. So just a couple little pointers, something to think about. Again, this is part 4. Thanks for watching. Look forward to telling you a little bit more about this process. Stay tuned for part 5.
If you're considering doing your own barrel project and are interested in picking up a barrel, hit the link in my bio and head on over to Urban Barrel Company. And if you put in the promo code Woodford, you'll save 15% off your own barrel purchase.
Woodford Bourbon Guy.